Hello friends, welcome back to Analyzing Stock Market. So today I'll be talking about what is going to happen in USD JPY pair, and we'll do the Forex analysis for 6th to 10th April 2026. So let's go straight to our chart. So first let's see what happened in USD JPY on Friday. So as you can see, 0.05% positive move, 159.630 was the closing on Friday. So now I'll be talking about what is going to happen in coming week. Even I'll be marking some important support zone and resistance zone, which will help you to take better stop loss and target levels according to your bias. Also, I'll be sharing my opinion on what could happen in coming week according to my analysis and previous week movement. So let's check our weekly chart first. So let's open a weekly chart over here. See here, this is a weekly chart. In this weekly chart, we can see a good bearish candle with a medium body and a big lower wick and a small to medium upper wick. If I talk about the stochastic RSI is around 65-67 level, which is indicating as a negative momentum. But remember, as we always say, we should not only look for RSI or other indicators, we should also look for other factors which moves the pair, like any news or important events, and then make a decision according to that data. So now let's mark some important support zone and resistance zone on a one-day chart. So here, this is a one-day chart currently. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do consider subscribing to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos that I upload on my channel. Also, here some important support zones and resistance zones are already marked. So currently we don't need to mark any new levels. So let's straight away talk about the closing first. So here, 159.630 is the closing here. The direct support is 159.444 and direct resistance is 159.764. After direct support, there is a support of 159.177 and then 158.917. After direct resistance, there is a resistance of 160.003 and then 160.195. So these are two important support zones and resistance zone which will help you to take better stop loss and target levels according to your bias for this week. Also, if you're from India and thinking that how can I trade Forex market from India, then I already shared platform links in the description. You can open your account from there and get funded. I also shared discount coupon codes which will help you to take better discounts on any challenge day to buy from those platform. I also given the link in the comment box as well, so you can use this link and use the coupon as well. Also, if you don't know what is funded account or platform, I already made a dedicated video on what is platform, how it works, and what are the rules that you to follow to get funding. Everything is available on my Forex playlist. Do consider checking that out as well. If you feel that these rules of platforms are very strict, then you can also use your own broker, which is GTCFX. I also given a link in the description of GTCFX. If you open your account from the given link in the description, and then I will add you to my premium WhatsApp broadcast where I share my own trades. So if you're interested in that, then you can open the account in the GTCFX given link in the description. So let's now talk about my opinion in USD JPY pair for this week. So according to previous week closing, I'm expecting a negative momentum in this range, that is 159.1772 to 159.444. I'm expecting a negative closing in this range. That means I'm expecting a closing till Friday in this week. But if you're going for any long trade, then you can go for a long trade once 159.764 gets breached and a 4-hour or a one-day candle gets closed above this, and you can go for a long till this level. Even if this gets breached, then you can go for a long till this level as well. Overall, my expectation is a bit negative, but remember, we will always respect the prices and accordingly took our trade. Even if the direct support if the direct support gets breached, we go for a short. If the direct resistance gets breached and a 4-hour one-day candle gets closed, then we will go for a long as well. It doesn't mean that we will only go for a short. Even my opinion is for the short overall. Here we'll respect the price and accordingly we'll trade. So overall, my expectation is a bit negative. What are your expectations for this week? Do let me in the comment section. If you did like my analysis, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.